back for the third meal or cook or video of the night, however you want to look at it. And we are making the famous Justin Snacks blueberry cookies with two differences, maybe just two, three differences. We're going to be using fresh blueberries, normal unsalted butter, and superfine sugar, which is basically white sugar finer. So if you can't find this in your store, just take the normal white sugar and put it in a food processor and zip that up until it gets a little finer. All right, first step, your dry ingredients, which is the flour, the baking powder, and the salt. Mix them up, whisk them together in a little bowl. Pretty simple there. Just whisk it. It ain't gonna be too crazy because once you start incorporating it into the wet ingredients, I mean, it's gonna mix anyways. So, there we go. Now the next part is as you're thawing the blueberries, but like I said, we're using fresh blueberries, so we ain't gotta do that. So we're just going straight to the butter. Get out of there. Which, as you can tell, is at room temperature already. Get in there. And our superfine sugar. And we are going to cream that together. Yeah, I know this bowl's a little large, but my next bowl's a little too small. So, we'll do the best we can. And that ain't nothing but getting it all creamy with each other. Once it looks like creamy, sugary butter, we'll go to the next step, which is getting a drink. I don't usually drink beer, especially not this beer, but that's what we got today. Okay, add the blueberries. Go at high speed, which is what we're going to do. Well, I should have used a smaller bowl. I don't normally say that, but hard to get them blueberries. They're sneaky. Actually, I take that back. There's going to be 4 differences, because at the end, we're gonna drizzle a little something on it. Make it insanely good. All right, that's enough of that. Because that's gonna get a lot smashier after we incorporate the dry ingredients. Yeah. What? Yeah. Gradually fold in the dry ingredients. Now folding in is something like a, there you go, get that cleaned off your beaters. Get that over there. Gradually fold in your dry ingredients, which means you don't want to get crazy. You just want to scoop it around like that. For a little more, about 1/3 of the dry ingredients at a time, and then fold them babies in there. All right, the rest. Let me get a little closer. It looks about good to me. Now we're going to mix in the white chips. And then after this step, it is to refrigerate it for approximately 30 minutes because it's going to be easier to form. So this isn't your traditional egg-based dough. So that's what we're going to do. In the 30 minutes, we'll be back. All right, we are back. We're getting ready to throw these in. Look at that. They've been chilling in the freezer. Recipe says to do 35-gram cookies. We'll see how that works out, because I'm just going to start scooping. And I'm going to put it right on there. Right there. 35. Now look, these ain't as vibrantly colored as the ones in the original recipe. I'm not sure if that's because I used fresh blueberries as opposed to frozen, but we'll find out tomorrow, because I'm going to redo this tomorrow with the frozen ones. And this pan might be a little too small, I just realized, or this dish. whatever. So we would do it like that. And it didn't say anything about greasing the pan or anything. Not that I could find. So we're just winging that part. Just gonna wing it. And if you want to, get you a scoop like that and just eat it. And I will say, that's pretty amazing tasting. We'll put the remaining balls in here. Now that I got the general size, I don't think I need to weigh anymore. So there we go. Yeah, it's just about three of them. All right. I'm going to throw these in here. Throw them in the oven. Look at that, that's pretty. Throw them in the oven, we'll see you when they're done. All right, time is up, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're gonna let them cool. As you can clearly see, the blueness isn't near as bluey as in the original one. In which, like I said, we'll find out tomorrow, because this time I used fresh blueberries. Tomorrow I'm gonna use the frozen ones as per the original recipe. So we'll see. But we're gonna let these babies cool because you ain't eating them right now. So when you can eat them, we'll be back. All right, final night's results before I go to bed. They're pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. They're still on the cooling rack, but I had to nibble a few. You know, you always got to nibble a few. But they're still cooling. But that's all right. But like I said, we had one last treat in store. And tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing again, but with the frozen blueberries to see if that makes a difference in the color and everything. The color schema. We're going to apply some Mike's Hot Honey to a few of these bad boys and see what that turns out like. You just want to go, I mean, you just want to drizzle, light drizzle. Because that honey goes a long way. Look at that. That's some beauty right there. You get a picture of that. Beautiful. Now let me get a nibble and I'm going to bed. You guys are too. That's like having corn on the cob, but then corn on the cob with butter and whatnot on it. That's the difference. Nope. That's good stuff right there. So thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways. Like I said, if that's what you're into. Ring the doorbell or whatever that thing's called. Notification bell. And subscribe, because we ain't ever gonna quit cooking and drinking. We ain't ever gonna quit. And that's something right there. Ooh, let me get that bite. Oh God, look at that. Little berry. Okay, later.